Thank you, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, of the Senate, flew around and thought about 37 years ago. You know, when I grew up in Macon, Georgia, I was born in a town called Toomersville in Byron, Georgia. And on the weekend, I always wanted to go back to the country so I could hunt with my cousin. I never will forget being 13 years old, and he gave me a J.C. Higgins double barrel 410. And I used to go shoot the squirrels out the pecan trees and get $1 for the squirrel. When I was teaching school, every payday, I used to go to Rose's and buy a gun. I bought a SKS for $49 in the box with the bayonet and everything in it. And when I had a fire at my house, and when the fireman got there, I said, you need to get to the basement, because if you don't, it's going to be like the 4th of July. But as I go home and watch television, and I see people getting killed. You said he had a gun, but you took the gun, and then you shot him and he was face down. Now, yes, I'm a Democrat, and the majority of you in here are Republicans. But at some point in time, when do we do what we need to do? Donald Trump gets in his pants the same way I do, one leg at a time. He told you when he got reelected, he was going to be like a dictator. No wonder he likes Putin, because Putin kills all of his opposition. And it seems as though this president that we have is doing a whole lot. He's a president that's making plenty of money. Crypto coin. Prince of Saudi puts $2 billion in it. He's making more money than you can shake a stick at. But we in here, and many of us, those of you who are old, know what happened back in the day. I don't plan to fight the Civil War all over again. History tells us where we've been. But I'm saying to all of you, we don't need a federal detention center in Georgia. People are being stopped because they don't speak English or they look different. Skin color is part of the problem. Now, I've seen and watched on television, and you telling me I didn't see what I saw. The lady that got killed wasn't trying to run over the officer. When you look at it, she was turning the car to the right. The officer ran up and shot her in the head. And you trying to say it's all right. A nurse who had a pistol-toting permit, gun taken. He's scuffling with ICE officers. He's put on his stomach. And the next thing you know, you hear 6 shots. And he's dead. Something is wrong. You're the majority, but sometimes you have to stand up for what's right. As I said, many of you who are of the age that I am know what we went through in the South. But it's time that we stand up for human rights and stand up for what's right. I yield the way.